Namaste and welcome. You might have observed in my previous video that I have written each and every step in detail for all the questions. The reason being, all the students may not have the same understanding capacity, so keeping that particular point in mind, I took pain to write all the steps for every question. When it comes to examination, answering the question paper is an art. You have to complete the paper within the stipulated time. So, depending upon the allocation of marks, you have to write the steps for all the questions. As I told you, in today's session, I will be working out questions from previous year's question papers based on the concepts, how to find out the zeros of the polynomial and how to verify the relationship between the zeros and the coefficients of the given polynomials. Here we go. The first question goes like this. If one of the zeros of a quadratic polynomial kx square plus 3x plus k is 2, then find the value of k. Normally, the questions of this particular nature will be asked for 1 mark. So, let us do it now. Solution. Let alpha and beta be the zeros of the given polynomial. Kx square plus 3x plus k. What is given to you? If one of the zeros of the quadratic polynomial is 2. So, alpha, you can take alpha as 2. Alpha is equal to 2. Given. Okay. You know the sum of the zeros, alpha plus beta is equal to minus b by a. That is minus, b is nothing but coefficient of x. Here the coefficient of x is 3 and a is coefficient of x square, which is nothing but k. So I can write over here 3 by k. Let me name this as 1. Then alpha beta is equal to, the product of zeros is equal to c by a. C is nothing but the constant term. Here the constant term is k and the coefficient of x square is also k. So I can write over here k by k, which is equal to 1. Let me name this as 2. Substituting alpha is equal to 2 in 2, we get 2 beta is equal to 1 implies beta is equal to 1 by 2. Now substituting beta is equal to 1 by 2 in 1, we get two plus 1 by 2 is equal to minus 3 by k. This implies 5 by 2 is equal to minus 3 by k, or in other words, k is equal to minus 6 by 5. Therefore, the value of k is equal to minus 6 by 5. This will be your answer. Okay. If the same question It's going to be asked for 1 mark. Straight away you can write alpha plus beta is equal to minus 3 by k, alpha is equal to 2, substitute. Then alpha beta is equal to k by k, which is equal to 1. Substituting alpha, then no need to write substituting alpha is equal to 2 and all. You just put implies. In place of alpha you can substitute 2 and then you simplify it. So you can reduce these steps for 1 mark. I am writing everything over here for your better understanding of the concept. So no need to write all the steps what I am writing here in your board examination paper, because such questions will be asked for 1 mark. You will be wasting your time. So this point should be kept in mind. Second question. If alpha and beta are the zeros of the polynomial f of x is equal to x square minus 4x minus 5, then find the value of alpha square plus beta square. Now solution. So what is the polynomial given to you here? F of x is equal to x square minus 4x minus 5. This is given to you. Then alpha and beta are the zeros of the polynomial. So we know that alpha plus beta is equal to minus b by a, which is equal to minus b is nothing but coefficient of x. Here the coefficient of x is minus 4 and a is coefficient of x squared, which is 1. So I can write over here minus 4 by 1, which is nothing but 4. The product of the zeros is alpha beta, which is equal to c by a. You know that c is the constant term, which is minus 5 over here, and a is coefficient of x square, which is 1. So I can write over here minus 5 by 1, which is equal to minus 5. Okay, let me name alpha plus beta as 1 and alpha beta as 2. You have to find the value of alpha square plus beta square. So therefore, alpha square plus beta square is equal to alpha plus beta the whole square minus 2 alpha beta. How am I getting this one? You just write the formula for alpha plus beta the whole square. From there, find out what is alpha square plus beta square. You will be getting this particular expression. Okay, this is equal to alpha plus beta is 4. From 1, you will get this is nothing but 4 square minus alpha beta is minus 5, that is from 2. So 2 into minus 5. This I am getting from 1 and 2. 1 and 2. When I simplify this, I will be getting 16 plus 10, which is equal to 26. Then you can write, therefore, the value of alpha square plus beta square is equal to 26. So this will be your final answer. So depending upon the mark allocation, you have to write it. Okay. Question number 3. If 1 0 of the polynomial 3x squared, 1 0 of the polynomial 3x squared plus 8x plus k is the reciprocal of the other, then find the value of k. Let's do this sum now. Solution. Here the given polynomial is in x. So let us take that as let f of x is equal to 3x square plus 8x plus k. What else is given? 1 0 of this particular polynomial is the reciprocal of the other. So, you can always take the zeros of this particular polynomial as alpha and 1 by alpha. So, let me write that for you. Since 1 0 of the polynomial three x square plus 8x plus k is the reciprocal of the other. The reciprocal of the other let the zeros of this polynomial be alpha and 1 by alpha. You know that the sum of the zeros alpha plus 1 by alpha is equal to minus b by a. If you see this polynomial, minus b by a is going to be minus 8 by 3 because b is the coefficient of x and a is the coefficient of x square. So, when you write the sum of the zeros, that will not involve any k. But the question is, you have to find the value of k. So, let me straight away write the product of the zeros. We know that the product of the zeros is equal to alpha into 1 by alpha is equal to c by a, where c is the constant term and a is the coefficient of x square. Constant term here is k and a is the coefficient of x square, which is nothing but 3. So, I can write k by 3. This implies, if you see here, this alpha and this alpha will get cancelled. I will be left with 1. So, 1 is equal to k by 3. This implies k is equal to 3. So, before you write whether the sum of the zeros or product of the zeros, read the question twice, then whatever is essential, whatever is necessary, that alone you write down. So, therefore, the value of k is equal to 3. Of course, you have to write your answer. That is very important. Answer, the value of k is equal to 3. This is going to be your final answer. Fourth question. If alpha and beta are the zeros of the polynomial, f of x is equal to 5x square minus 7x plus 1, then find the value of alpha by beta plus beta by alpha. So, let us do it now. Solution. What is the polynomial given to you? F of x is equal to 5x square minus 7x plus 1 is given. What else is given? Alpha and beta are the zeros of the polynomial. F of x is equal to 5x square minus 7x plus 1. So, from here what you can write? The sum of the zeros. alpha plus beta is equal to minus b by a, which is equal to minus b is nothing but the coefficient of x, which is minus 7, and a is the coefficient of x square. So I can write over here minus 7 by 5, which is equal to 7 by 5. Let me name this as 1. What will happen to the product of the zeros, which is alpha beta is equal to c by a? You know that c is the constant term and a is the coefficient of x square here. So c is going to be the constant term here 1 and a is nothing but 5. So I can write over here 1 by 5. Let me name this as 2. Okay. We have to find the value of alpha by beta plus beta by alpha. So, therefore, alpha by beta plus beta by alpha is equal to, when you take LCM, you get alpha square plus beta square by alpha beta. Already I told you alpha square plus beta square is nothing but alpha plus beta the whole square minus 2 alpha beta by alpha beta. This is equal to, you know, alpha plus beta is nothing but 7 by 5 and alpha beta is 1 by 5. So let me substitute over here. I will be getting 7 by 5 the whole square minus 2 into 1 by 5 by 1 by 5 from 1 and 2. Okay. When I simplify this, I will be getting 49 by 25 minus 2 by 5 by 1 by 5, which is nothing but, when I take LCM over here, I will get 25, then 49 minus 10 by 1 by 5, which is nothing but 39 by 25. This 5 will go to the numerator. Then I will be getting 1 5s, 5 5s. So 39 by 5, 39 by 5, which is nothing but 7.8. Therefore, answer, it's very, very important. The value of alpha by beta plus beta by alpha is 7.8. So this will be your final answer. Now, fifth question. If alpha and beta are the zeros of the polynomial, quadratic polynomial, f of x is equal to 4x square minus 5x minus 1, find the value of alpha square beta plus alpha beta square. See, everywhere mostly we will be making use of the sum of the zeros and then the product of the zeros to get the answer. Okay. Solution. What are things given to you here? The given polynomial is f of x is equal to 4x square minus 5x minus 1. This is given to you. Then alpha and beta are the zeros of the polynomial f of x is equal to 4x square minus 5x minus 1. Okay. Since alpha and beta are the zeros of this polynomial, what will happen to the sum of the zeros? Alpha plus beta is equal to minus b by a. That is minus b is the coefficient of x, which is minus 5. A is the coefficient of x square, which is 4. So, I can write over here minus 5 by 4. So, minus of minus 5 is going to be 5 by 4. Let me name this as 1. And what will happen to product of zeros? Alpha beta is equal to C by A. You know that C is the constant term which is minus 1 over here, and A is the coefficient of x square which is 4. So, I can write over here minus 1 by 4. Let me name this as 2. You have to find the value of alpha square beta plus alpha beta square. So, therefore, alpha square beta plus alpha beta square is equal to, I can take out alpha beta, so inside I will have alpha plus beta. That's all. Now, you know alpha beta is minus 1 by 4 and alpha plus beta is 5 by 4. Just substitute here to get the value. So, this is going to be minus 1 by 4 into 5 by 4. This I am getting it from 1 and 2. This is nothing but minus 5 by 16. So, therefore, alpha square beta plus alpha beta square is equal to minus 5 by 16. You need to write your answer. Answer the value of alpha square beta plus alpha beta square is equal to minus 5 by 16. So, this will be your final answer. Sixth question. If minus 2 is the 0 of the polynomial 3x square plus 4x plus 2k, then find the value of k. See, already you know how to find out the value of the polynomial. The value of the polynomial is nothing but you have to replace x by the given k, where k is a real number. Here that k is nothing but minus 2 in this question. And also, since it happens to be the 0 of the polynomial, also you know that the zeros of the polynomial are given by f of x is equal to 0. Here that x is going to be replaced by minus 2. So, f of minus 2 should be equal to 0. Once you do that, you will be getting the value for k. So, this is the basic concept behind the sums of this particular type. Let us do it now. Solution. First, let us make the assumption. Since the polynomial is in x, let me take f of x is equal to 3x square plus 4x plus 2k. Since minus 2 is the 0 of the polynomial, f of minus 2 should be equal to 0. This implies, see, wherever x is there, you have to replace it by minus 2. So, you will be getting 3 into minus 2 the whole square plus 4 into minus 2 plus 2k equal to 0. That is 3 into 4 minus 8 plus 2k equal to 0. This implies 12 minus 8 plus 2k equal to 0. This will give you 4 plus 2k equal to 0. That means 2k equal to minus 4, k is equal to minus 2. So, this is how you will find out the value of k when the 0 of the polynomial is given to you. So therefore, the value of k is equal to minus 2. Of course, you have to write your answer separately. The value of k is equal to minus 2. This will be your final answer. Anyway, let me do one more sum of the same type from previous year's paper so that you will be in a position to understand this concept in a better manner. Now, 7th question. If minus 4 is the 0 of the polynomial x square minus x minus of 2k plus 2, then find the value of k. This is similar to the previous question what we did in today's class. Now let us do this solution. Since the given polynomial is in x, I can make the assumption as let f of x is equal to x square minus x minus of 2k plus 2. Since minus 4 is a 0 of the polynomial f of x is equal to x square minus x minus of 2k plus 2, we get f of minus 4 should be equal to 0. That is, the value of the polynomial at x equal to minus 4 should be equal to 0. Minus 4 is the 0 of the polynomial. This implies wherever x is there, you replace it by minus 4. So you will be getting minus 4 the whole square minus of minus 4 minus 2k plus 2 equal to 0. When you simplify this, you will be getting, this implies 16 plus 4 minus 2k minus 2 equal to 0. That means 20 minus 2, that is 18. 18 minus 2k equal to 0. This implies 2k is equal to minus 2k is equal to minus 18 or k is equal to 9. So therefore, the value of k equal to 9. Of course, you have to write your answer. The value of k is equal to 9. So this will be your final answer. With that, we have come to the end of today's session. I have worked out 7 questions from previous year's question papers. I will be doing one more video based on the same concept of finding out the zeros of the polynomial and the relationship between the zeros and the coefficients of the given quadratic polynomials from the previous year's question papers. Thank you very much. I will meet you again in my next class.